And last one, we talked about the Nabi Salih. All of them, when they are, Allah Ta'ala give them the adab, and they are continue their nations after Nabi Salih, 3 generations. And Shaitan's working again to make the other believers who left with the Salih, we continue to worship the idols. 3 generations after Salih's son, that means grandson of the Salih, was one of them. His name is Tariq. Tariq is the father of Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam. Father of the Ibrahim. In the Quran it says Azar, his name, father of the Ibrahim, Azar. As so many narrated, it says Azar is the head of the idol. And the Ibrahim's father, he was building or making the idols. And the head of the idols, his name is Azar. So they name him, the people, his nickname is Azar. And his real name is Tariq. Is this grandson of the Salih. That means it can continue, and they change it, and their even languages change it. Anyways, the story will start when he is the head of the worshipper to the idols, and Ibrahim is one of the 3 of his sons. One of them is Ibrahim, the other is Haran and Mora. Haran is his brother of Ibrahim, and Haran's son, his name is Lut. So Lut is cousin. That means the family of the Ibrahim alayhi salam. And Allah Ta'ala, when He's give them His power, Allah chose that all the prophets is chosen by Allah Ta'ala. Allah give him this method of the life. He never worshipped the idols when he was young. And his fathers making the idols. And when he grew up, when he was young, that means in the Quran say Fata. Fata, that means young boy. When he was young boy, he's telling, why you worshipping this? And no one listened to him. And he start, one day they have like one holiday. Each year they celebrate one of the holidays for this idol. And everyone went over there, and their temple is empty. And he come to the idols, he say, talk. Are you gods? Why you not talking? No one's talking. So he start to destroy them and demolish them, and he put only the head of them. His name is Azar, as we say, the idol's head, and put the axe on him, and he left. After that, when they came down to the temple, they saw what happened, and they say, who did this? Only one person who hates our idols. His name is Ibrahim. And they bring him, they say, okay, you did this? He said, no, I didn't. But ask the head of them. He said, how come? We're gonna ask them, they're not gonna talk. They know that. He said, how come you are worshipping something and they are not talking, and they're not giving you any benefit, and it's not harming you. They can't punish you. They are stolen. You made it from the woods and the stone. And my father doing this, your gods. So in that time they say, they tried, and they go back to themselves and they say, we are wrong, but their kubur and their, what they feeling themselves shown up by themselves, they say no, they follow the shaitan, and they say, we are right and you are wrong. And that time they said, we're gonna make fire to punish him in the name of our gods. And they make very big fires, and they collect wood several days. And even the people, they bring in everyone, they say, if I deliver my son, I will go and collect the wood to burn Ibrahim. That's what they try to do. Even when they make it the big fire, and they start several hours, it's just burning, and they make manjanik. It is one of the toy, and he made it one of the guys from the Faris, and they say he's Kurdish. His name Hazi. This is all in the Israelis stories. It's happened like in the Torah and Injil. All this name mentioned. The story when it starts, when they put him is, and Allah Ta'ala say to the Malaika, do you want, even Malaika ask Ibrahim, do you want like we bring the wind or the rain to stop the big fire? It's very, very huge fire. Ibrahim say, oh Allah, you take me from this. Hasbi Allah wa ni'mal. Hasbi Allah wa ni'mal. That means he turned to Allah Ta'ala. Allah Ta'ala say, Ya naru kuni bardan wa salam. That means, oh fire, be peace and so cold to the Ibrahim. And when they put it, he say inside the fire, he is like a corrupt, like surrounded by something, his box, nothing is touching them. And he stayed, some of them they say it's 40 days, 40 days he stayed in the fire, some of the fire. But as we know, he stayed for a while. Even they say the mother of the Ibrahim tried to, because the mother, you know how the mother, when you put your son inside the fire, what are you gonna do? Trying to go to the fire to catch Ibrahim when they put from a din. As a riwayat, Ka'b ibn Ahbar say, Allah Ta'ala let is go inside the fire and he hugged Ibrahim and come back again. But what we believe, Allah Ta'ala protect him in the fire. When is the fire finished, all the wood's done, burned, and he stayed alive. And everyone saw that by their eyes. And some of them believed, but and turned back again to make kufr. Because Allah Ta'ala, when He gives hidayah, He will give. If not, no one can give the hidayah. Because their shaitan is very strong. In that time, he said, who is going to believe me? I have to deliver this message to you. Because I am Rasul, I am messenger to deliver this message to you. And in that time, there was a king. His name is Namrud. In that area, as we said, Ibrahim was in the Babylon. And the Namrud was the king of the Babylon in that time. And there is 4 kings who they are owned. They were very, very rich and owned on the earth. 2 of them believers, 2 of them kafir. This is in the whole history of our life. 2 of them. One of them is the believers is Sulaiman, Nabi Sulaiman, and the other one is Dhul Qarnayn. This is 2, they are believers to Allah Ta'ala, they are king. And the 2 non-believers, it's one of them Namrud, because he is fighting with the believers, and he killed so many people around that area. So he said, I'm gonna go to the Namrud, and I have to call him to the Islam. So inshallah, next week we will continue with his story, Ibrahim alayhi salam, the story with the king of Namrud, how he called him to the Islam, what his answer to him as in the Quran, and we go to the Israelites book, some of the history, and even the books of the Sahaba's talk after Prophet ﷺ, as he said, Ka'b ibn Ahbar, and we will see inshallah what continue the story, because the story of Ibrahim is very long. He is the father of the prophets, because his son is Ishaq and Ismail and from them is Yaqub, and Yusuf is come. So it's a long story, and we have time is short, and we'll continue inshallah next week. أقول قولي هذا واستغفر الله لي ولكم فاستغفروه إنه هو الغفور.
أشرقت نفسي بنور من فؤادي حينما رددت يا رب العباد وانتشت روحي.